Oh, I was just playing with an introduction. Hello, good evening, Facey. Good evening, Lady Gemini. Hello, MER, and welcome to
Hello, hello.
another
That was a good intro.
exciting,
Nope, that was a good
boring,
intro.
random stream. Yeah, I had that. I was just testing. I wanted to put my
Hi,
wrestling
Mills.
introduction. Yeah. So
Hello, lady.
how's everybody doing? Hey, Mills, how's it going? How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. It's hot as hell.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. It's crazy, crazy hot weather.
Mm.
But yeah.
I'd rather go to the beach from like 9 in the morning till like the sun goes down. And it's like it's time for you to take your ass home.
Oh, I haven't
It's,
been to I haven't been to the beach for a while. But yeah, I lived where I'm from in England. I was like surrounded by water. So, but yeah, I definitely
oh
love.
yeah.
But you don't get you don't get that nice weather in England all the time. So it's like
Mm-mm.
dull, grey, and wet, and it's kind of if you get you get the
The
odd
fall.
week or two hot in the summer, and then everyone goes crazy and heads down to the beach. You have to
Yep.
to go to a good beach. In the UK where the weather's good, you have to freaking fly to Spain. So hey, Dick with Dave, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, you have to fly to Spain. So you'd have a 2 week vacation on the Costa Blanca in a resort called Benidorm,
Wow.
and then you would fly back into England, and it'll be dull, grey, and wet, and then you'll need
Oh
Prozac,
God.
and then you will need Prozac because you'll be so freaking depressed returning to this shitty English weather, and
Why is like that? I mean, I wonder why
it's to do
it's
with
so.
it's because it's an island, and it's just to do with it's just to do with the it's just to do with the geography. So and of course, and then
Yeah.
it's kind of like going, it's kind of like being in the States. Of course, the northern you are, the colder it gets, and the newer you are to Canada. But the southern you go, the hotter it gets, kind of thing. That's what it's like, when you go like into Spain and like on the French-Spanish border. That's where the weather starts. That's where the weather starts getting nicer. So
I'd like to go. I'd rather like to go to the beach. Sure. I mean, talk to you too.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a really, I know the beaches. I mean, the best beaches I've been to are like I like the Spanish beaches. The beaches are nice where I'm from, and where in England where I'm from. Don't get me wrong. Just like you get like where I'm from, you get the most beautiful skyline view of the city of Liverpool, and then
Mm.
you've got the other side. You can see Wales and the mountains and the hills of Wales. So like I live like near the
Wow.
Irish. So yeah, I live like near two estuaries or two rivers and the Irish Sea. So yeah,
Ooh.
you got really nice beaches and shit. But you just don't get that. You just don't get that weather all the time to go to the beach because it's just the weather is just kind of not. It's not that hot weather kind of thing to go to the beach. So that's why I love Spain so much. My favorite place.
I'll go to Alaska. I
Alaska.
mean, the state of Alaska. Shit, they have their sun for 12 hours. They don't sunset till like midnight
Oh my
at
god!
their time.
And have you seen? I mean,
It's like a 24-hour sun.
have you ever seen the TikTok videos where people go to a grocery store in Alaska?
Oh, they're so expensive.
And I mean, like, it's like $50 for a gallon of milk in Alaska.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But you see, I heard, I'm not 100% sure because don't get,
Uh
I
huh.
hope I do try to get my resource twisted. But if you just go to Alaska, let's just say you moved there, right? They
Hmm.
say they give you some money for some tax, something that had to do with the tax, with the oil or some stuff like that. I don't
Yeah,
know, but yeah, that's why their cost of living is like really expensive.
it is. It's like it it is. It's expensive. I'm looking at websites now and tells you how much stuff is. It the prices is ridiculous. I guess it costs so
And
much to ship stuff over there.
There's this show. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called they do some crab fishing.
Mm,
It's like one of those dangerous jobs ever. And another one's ice trucking because
yeah.
like you driving the ice and stuff. That's another dangerous shit job to go to do. But how you call it, the crab fishing? I mean, they be going out to the where their destination is, like where they're from. They go down the sea and they go like far away to catch some big, giant king crabs. See, that's money.
Mm-hmm.
So the more they get, that's what they receive. Everybody's paycheck and everything.
Wow.
It's like a commission.
I mean, I couldn't. I mean,
But
I know. I couldn't handle the I couldn't handle the cold. The cold, to be honest. That's what scares me about going to
I know
Alaska is the cold
that's
weather.
what they've been doing because of that. They did it during the winter, somewhere in
Mm-hmm.
the winter season. So yeah, I mean, that's hard work right there. And ice trucking, if you are really damn good how to drive a truck,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you better be taking some practice on that.
Oh, I guess didn't yeah. They don't have Alaska or Canada on American Truck Simulator, but I believe there's
Yep,
mods that do Alaska,
yeah, in
and I'm
Canada
sure
they
it'll
do
be
the same thing.
I'm sure it'd be crazy drive.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd be crazy driving in the ice. But I just couldn't cope with these. I just could not cope with these cold temperatures. No way.
Mm-mm. And
Could
it
it?
takes a long time to warm up the diesel
Mhm.
because the trucks have diesel,
Mhm.
and that takes a long time to warm up. It's not like regular cars; it takes about like 5 to 10 minutes. Like during the cold weather, maybe about 5 to 10. But like diesel takes more than that. That's why like these buses,
Mhm.
if you ever, the school bus drivers, they be getting up really early, like about 4 or 5, like 4, 3 o'clock in the morning to
Mhm.
be at their job by 5 o'clock so they can warm up their buses.
Oh yeah. So I'm just looking at the weather forecast for where I'm from in England at the moment. So I'm gonna. So it's gonna be a high of 65 with showers today and Monday. It's
Hmm.
Monday over there. Now, hey Wolf, then same on Tuesday. It's going to be showers, a high of 61. It's going to be sunny and cloudy with 66, 64. So, I mean, this is like July
Listen,
63,
listen. I
65 with
rather like it
rain,
over there. I
67,
don't
60.
care.
Yeah,
I like that weather.
but
Shit.
there's
I
no
don't like
sun.
to sit there 100. You want to
There's
go to
no.
107 weather? You want to come here? You want to go to Death Valley and go to 123?
But I love
I
the
don't think so.
But it's like I don't know. It's the. I mean, I like the heat, but I hate the humidity. That's why I love the West Coast weather, the
Well,
Arizona, the
well,
Las
like the
Vegas weather.
islands, like the islands, like Jamaica, Cuba, and all the Caribbean
Mm-hmm.
islands. It's humidity. I mean, their humidity is. Woof. Hey, what's up, Pop? I mean, it's bad. It's 100% plus.
Uh huh.
You be sweating balls. If you wear leather, you better take that shit out. That's how bad it is.
Hey, right to you back. Hey, Wolf. Then hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. The link is posted. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. We're just having a random
Yeah,
chat, just talking about random bullshit things. So we go from one thing to the other because I'm a random
yeah.
person. So feel free if you
Oh
want to come
yeah.
up. You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to come up on the generic troll channel. So there we go. But yeah, no,
Mhm.
it's like the hot. It's like when it gets hot. It's like when it gets hot in England too. The whole country is not designed to be hot. I mean,
Mm,
it don't get, nobody has air conditioning, and when they get
mm-mm.
some, and
Y'all
when they,
don't have
and they,
that's the thing about that. Y'all don't have central air. Y'all have
yeah,
like to put the windows up.
yeah, they cannot cope. They cannot cope. So when it gets like 100 degrees there, on the rare occasion or the rare occasion of a week, nobody can cope. The whole the whole country just cannot cope with it, and then it just gets it just gets hot, 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 hot.
Mhm.
Everyone moans about the beach, about the hotness. Or do you just go down to the beach, or do you go to a park and they just have they just have picnics and shit. So because like I don't know, it's like one of
See,
the things. Yeah.
you know what's so funny now? It's like, okay, hurricane season just started last month, right?
Mhm.
So right now it is very quiet, okay? And it's nothing, so far nothing's happening. But wait till August and wait till September. We're gonna be having hurricanes back to back. You'll see.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Hey Nova, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. You can come if you want to come up. You're more than welcome to. Hey
Who
Tina,
is Tina?
Tina's going. We go. Oh yeah, I hate the high humidity too. Because like as I said in the past, I've got arthritis in my knees. I love the Vegas, Nevada, Arizona heat, and some
The
edibles, and
dry heat.
I am pain free. Oh my god, I love that icon. Look at that. Is that flowers? Imagine waking up next to that. I would be shit
That
scared.
look like mayonnaise.
I'm gonna
That look
have.
like mayonnaise.
I'm gonna have that. It looks like flour.
Oh, oh
Ew.
God, that is disgusting.
Oh my god, it's scary. It's like, oh my god, it is a great now. Oh,
Tina Dandruff is a great name. Yep.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nova. I appreciate it. We just been talking about Vegas and the heat. How much I love the heat, but boy, that was the hottest weather. That was the hottest weather I've ever experienced. Oh my god, I have
I did
never
too.
experienced.
It was the biggest difference because, like, I live in Texas. Everybody know where the fuck I live, anyways.
Yeah.
So the heat in Texas is way different from the heat in Nevada
Mhm.
because the Nevada is dry. I mean, like no humidity, no nothing. It's just pure dry. The sun just like that. But in Texas, we get humidity. I don't know how we get it. I don't
Mhm.
know. But the humidity heat is terrible. I mean, you be like panting and suffering. Oh no, no. Mm-mm. You can't even go outside for like 2 minutes. Less than two
Yeah.
minutes. You
Yeah.
just going back in the air
Yeah.
conditioner.
Because the first time I went to Vegas was in July. It was like after July the 5th. And that was,
Hmm.
oh my god, it was freaking hot. Cause like I always remember too when I used to fly, from England into Spain. It's like it's about a 3 hour
Hmm.
flight. Flights to Spain over there, like taxis and buses, they're so frequent. And when you get off the plane and you're on that walkway, getting off between the plane and you get into the airport, you can feel that nice hotness. It's so nice to be there, just going in, just flying into hot sunny weather. Oh my god, it is heaven.
Yeah.
And then yeah, then the exciting part's getting to your hotel for a couple
I
of
don't
weeks
know.
in the
Like,
sun.
I used to fly when I fly to Vegas, and
Hmm.
the last time I did, I went to this one airline, and I hated that airline so bad. I was like, please God, next time if I ever go to Vegas, I don't want that airline ever again because I cannot stand it. It's ugh.
Well,
And they were telling me, ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting turbulence. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
oh, I hate turbulence. Oh my god, I hate turbulence so much. Yep. Oh my
Oh yeah.
god. Oh my god. I really
I was
detest.
like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die. And I was like grabbing something so hard, like I was sitting in by the window. I was kind of like looking around, listening to my music, and I would like not move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Because I remember what being on a flight one time, and I was probably fly. I think I was flying. I was flying across the Atlantic Ocean, and this captain puts the seatbelt signs on, and I'm holding the
Oh shit.
I'm holding the seat. Because like I just hate turbulence so much. I swear, I just hate it so much. And you know the turbulence is always bad, or it's gonna be bad when the captain tells the crew to sit down and put their seatbelt on too. And that's when you know it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
that's when you know it's gonna be bad. And that's when you know you're gonna be shitting yourself.
And you know the
Well,
reason is because like there's a storm.
yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Well,
I'm like, oh no, the devil's alive.
there's two types of turbulence too. There's the one you get with the storm where they can they can like plan
Yep.
they can look at the radar and they can look and then they can
Mm-hmm.
say, hey, we're going to change our route and fly at a different altitude, lower or higher than what was planned, or fly against fly you know it can extend the flight. Or you get what's called clear air turbulence, and clear air turbulence the radar does not pick up. So the only way they can actually hear about that is when another pilot reports turbulence, and it comes up on the radar. So you can just be, flying. All of a sudden, you can get turbulence. But sometimes I mean, one time we had turbulence. I had I was flying from England, and like I got some medication from my doctor. It was like diazepam or something, and
Oh yeah. Valium.
I felt great. And I'm sitting there doing the turbines going, yeah. I felt like I was riding a horse or something. It was great. I was like, yeah, it did not, it did not bother me.
Imagine.
But like,
And I,
yeah,
I would eat some edibles. I'll be like, one edible for me now. Two, swallow,
yeah,
and
but
then
yeah,
wait till it comes.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, this is so cool.
Freaking Diaza. I mean Diazepam. I was like, yeah, yeah. But I know, I mean, it just feels like I know it feels like you're driving fast on a bumpy road. That's what it feels like. But there's times when the plane just shakes so much, and the wing looks like it's gonna bend, and you're like, oh my god, will this shit ever freaking get over? Just get me out. It's just horrible. But yeah, you always get turbulence flying to Vegas because you're flying over the Rocky Mountains. So
Yep.
when you fly over there, that's like a turbulence hotspot. Same as
Mhm.
flying if you land, it's better to land in Vegas in the morning than it is in the afternoon because of the
Oh yeah.
so like lucky enough when I went into Vegas, I changed flight to
I'm
Detroit, and
I'm afraid of heights, and like I was looking at Wolfden's comment that he's afraid of heights.
yeah.
Well, I'm afraid of heights, but you know, when it comes to like riding a plane when you really need to, because you know, when you go to Jamaica, to Cuba, to Dominican Republic, there's
Mhm.
no bus to go there.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
you gotta fly.
Mhm.
You gotta fly. You got no choice.
I mean,
But
yeah.
good,
Well,
but
yeah, but like in the UK, technically speaking, you can drive to Spain. If you go on a ferry boat across the English Channel into France, you can drive to Spain or use the Channel Tunnel. But yeah, there's like some places some places you have no choice not to fly. But then again, flying is so much quicker. I mean, even taking an hour flight would or drive 300 or 400 miles. That hour flight always wins. So what airline was it? I'm guessing it was Spirit Airlines. Was it you flew with the turbulence on that
oh,
awful thing?
Fire Phoenix, that's James Parker. He's a good
Hmm.
guy.
Uh-huh. I don't see him. Unless my
Fiery Phoenix.
oh, okay. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going?
Yeah,
Um.
that's James Parker. I remember him in a long time. He's old school.
Oh, cool. Of course, flying can be cheap, especially across the pond. You have like cheap budget airlines. There's an airline in that's based in Europe called Ryanair. It's an Irish airline, and they used to sell flights for a penny plus taxes.
Yep.
So one time, me and my ex-girlfriend, we flew from London to Dublin, Ireland, and it cost us like $15 one way to
Oh,
fly to Dublin, Ireland, and that was with taxes and everything. $15 one night, one way. So what we did was we flew from London to Dublin. We flew from London to Dublin. And then we spent a few days in Dublin, and then we got the boat back from Dublin to Liverpool, like some catamaran. Oh my god, yeah, it was called the Sea
I think
Cat,
right now, I
and
think right now the flights are expensive now
yeah, they are. I
because of
mean,
fuel.
the domestic flights in the US are all the domestic flights in the US are always expensive compared to Europe. That's one thing. That's one thing I've noticed. Um, Depends what airline you fly with. Then,
Yeah.
so like when you fly like transatlantic, for example, the food and you like so you fly economy class, whatever, or you get food, you get food and drinks and stuff on the plane. So you'll get like they serve like water and stuff, and they serve like a meal. And then some of the European airlines actually give you free alcohol on the flights as
Oh
well.
yeah.
So one of the best airlines I flew was I went to New York City for a few days. This is like before COVID, of course, a long time ago. And I flew with this German airline, Lufthansa, because the flight to New York was cheap. So I flew from London to Germany, and then from Germany to New York City. Cheap. It was like a cheap flight. It was like it was about, I don't know. In today's money, it's about $250 to fly to New York City,
Wow.
and I'm at the airport in London. Or I get on this flight to Germany. I get a bot, and then they serve you a bottle of Beck's German beer. And I had there's a limit. Then I had like a ham roll or something on this plane, and then I got on the plane from Germany to New York City. Then there was a meal and German beer again in the bottle. I was like drinking German beer out the bottle. It was great. And then what was really great about Lufthansa at the time was the air attendants went around with a big bottle of Bailey's, and they were like pouring Bailey's for you out the big bottle. It was good. It was great. And then I was like, so nice and polite to the flight attendant. They were like, German, of course. And I was so nice and polite to them. And they were great. They were like, "Do you want another beer? Do you want another beer?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then flying back on, then flying back to England, I fell asleep and woke up. And the air attendant's like, "Hey, we've got more breakfast. Would you like two breakfasts?" Hell yeah. So yeah, depending on what airline you get,
Wow.
you normally get like a some free drinks, and then you get like a meal once it takes off, and then you get like a pre-landing snack. I've flown first class
Mhm.
too. Well, then I flew. So what actually happened was I had a really bad flight, and then I managed to get a really cheap upgrade. I managed to get a cheap upgrade, and so I got upgraded flying. This is like flying from the US to England, and I got the board fare, so I'm sitting there in this business class seat, and I'm drinking champagne, watching all the economy class people get on, because you know I I might only get the chance to do it once in my life. Take chances while you can. That's one of the things I go by. If you can do it, do it. So yeah, I'm sitting there drinking champagne, watching all the economy class people get on, and then the air attendant had the cheek to move me, and she moved me to a bed seat. So I'm sitting there on this big bed seat right at the front of the plane. It was great. So you get like posher, you get like free alcohol in first class, and you get like a lot posher food. And it's like, would you like, they give you a menu and you can pick what's on the menu, and then they're like, would you like to join us for dinner? Would you like to join us for breakfast? So you get like, I was eating like swordfish and all this weird salad and stuff, and then all kinds of fresh fruit for breakfast. It was kind of neat, and the whole bed seat was nice because, I'm 6'3", and you're in these little economy class. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of leg
Leggings.
room. Yeah,
Yep.
and then when these
Yep.
and
That's
then when
crazy.
uh-huh.
Whew.
Yeah, it's great. It's crazy, but yeah, economy can just yeah, there was a limit. There was a limit. I mean, it's illegal to get, it's illegal. It's illegal to be drunk on the plane. They can, you can't like when you go to the duty free shop and buy alcohol tax free, you can't drink that on the plane. They confiscate it off you. That's why they always hand you
Exactly.
duty. That's why a lot of times they hand you your duty free when the plane lands too. But they can cut you off. I mean I don't get drunk on the plane. I just like a couple of drinks just to get chilled and relaxed. That's about it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but the last thing you want to is be drunk at 37,000 feet in the sky, and then you're having to deal with an emergency, and you're too drunk to leave, the plane. But yeah, I mean,
Yep.
everywhere has a limit. Everywhere has a limit on alcohol. You've got to be, you've got to be sensible too. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get.
That's true.
hmm But one of the things
I
that
don't drink. I don't eat. I'd be like, I'm on my little area, just like
hmm
stay away from me. I want to talk. If I say, I just listen to my music and mind my business.
So, are you a window seat person or an aisle seat person?
I'm a window seat person because I like to see the view sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a show flight, I like the window seat. If it's just me sitting there and there's nobody, I always try and pick a seat where there's nobody. I always try and pick a seat where there's nobody next to me if I can. So like
Yeah,
what
and
I so
sometimes people pick it. It's like when you order
Yeah, I know.
online and
So
everything,
what I
you have to
do
pick
is
a
I look.
seat and put.
So what I do, I keep looking at the seat map, and I keep, and I try and keep it where I've got nobody sitting next to me, and then I take the window seat. But there's times I like to get up, have, stretch my legs, and go to the toilet and shit. So sometimes I always prefer an aisle
Oh
seat
God,
too.
I don't go to the
Sometimes,
toilet.
yeah.
I don't know,
Eh,
like going to the bathroom, like you're sharing to everybody else, like ew, gross. Get your Lysol wipes and shit.
oh, I know,
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's
but yeah, but yeah. I flew during COVID too. So
oh God, yeah,
so
with the
like
mask.
everywhere closed. There was all kinds of shutdowns in certain states, and back in March and and April when all this shit started, and Vegas actually
Oh
started to
yeah,
reopen when Vegas started to reopen. Um, I flew, and oh my god, it was kind of weird. It was weird flying because half the I get to the half the shit, most of the shit's closed at the airport. There's not a lot, and they're just serving, and there's no drink set, there's no alcohol drink service on the planes, and they're giving you like a
mm,
plastic bag with water and crackers in and cookies in it, and that's it, and
yep.
a bunch of wipes. Shit, everybody's got masks on, and the whole airport had no ambient either. There was no atmosphere or nothing at the airport. It just felt weird. It felt like you were on The Walking Dead and you were flying at the end of the world because
Like the ghost town.
everyone's walking along with masks on. But it was like a I think it was like a full flight to Vegas there. I mean, people were
It
still
was,
people. But one
it
of the
was
things I
a
liked was I
nightmare.
flew. One of the things I remember though was I was flying Delta, and Delta had a policy they didn't have nobody. They blocked the middle seats out. So you weren't sitting next to somebody. You had that space between you. So
Yep.
there was no middle seats, and I thought it was great. So look, Wolf asked the question: one of the people that work on the plane can give you a nerve pill. Nope, they can't give you a nerve pill because they're not qualified doctors. It's a controlled substance. However, I believe the air attendants are actually trained to help you
Trying you
deal
go
with
to
it.
the doctor before you fly, then you
Yep,
give you some of that.
correct.
You just
Yep,
gotta let me know.
yeah, because the doctor can give you diazepam or just something to relax you just a little bit, But yeah, I've never been. I mean, I've never been on a cruise before. I've never been. being on a cruise ship. I mean, the only thing I've done was I've been on like a ferry boat going from Wales to like Ireland, and that's like the normal ferry crossing is like about 3 hours. I've done like a 5 hour one on something called the catamaran. It was called the Sea Cat. I called it the Spew Cat because it made me freaking seasick. It was horrible. And
Oh God.
but the ferry's great. The ferry's great because I remember I was going to Dublin, and there was like the weather wasn't too good. There was kind of a storm. So these big
I don't
ferry
know, but
these big ferry boats
the
have
boat.
stabilizers too. So yeah, so you don't feel
I
nothing.
don't know, but the boat. I don't know. I'm scared too because like the waves and everything is like depending like if there's a storm, you're fucked. And I mean, the
Uh,
waves are more powerful than anything.
the boats have. I mean, these boats have stabilizers.
Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
mean, most of like those craft fishing boats,
Mhm.
they supposed to have these stabilized. But when I saw that in that
Yeah.
program,
Mhm.
and how like when there's a storm and the waves and everything, and I mean, it just went the water goes through inside the boat, and you're like, oh shit, hell no,
Mhm.
this girl's gonna go inside that thing and hide. And always remember the Titanic. Oh God, when I saw that movie, I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh, I told you I never watched that movie because I knew the boat was gonna sink. The only time I watched it was when it came out on 3D Blu-ray,
I think
and that
you
was a
see
and
back
that was a.
then. See,
Uh huh.
that's like happened like what in the 1900s, somewhere right
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
See, back in that time, they don't have those certain technologies we have now. Okay, so they can't indicate the
Yeah.
icebergs coming through. They just waited to the last. It was just like a last minute thing. Bam, there you go.
Have you ever seen?
It's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the problem is as well is there wasn't enough lifeboats. The whole evacuation process was kind of iffy too because of there was like there was lack of lifeboats, and of course you've got this
yep.
women and children first mentality, and then
Hmm.
and you've haven't you and there was so many empty lifeboats going out because of this women children first mentality. So yeah.
That's true, and those women and children, they probably died during, because they've got nothing. They don't got no food. They don't got no water.
Yeah.
They don't got nothing.
So but yeah, I mean, it could have. I mean, it could have been prevented because the captain knew about it. He just decided not to take action because, you know, I know technology was primitive, but there was still kind of radios and telegrams and shit and telegraphs and
Hmm.
Morse code and shit. They would have still been able to communicate, but it could have been prevented. But there's all kinds of crazy conspiracy theories about the Titanic too, that it was like
Yeah.
it was like the sister ship, the Olympic, as well,
Hmm.
and it was an insurance job, and they swapped the ship over because the Olympic had been damaged already, and they wanted to claim on the insurance money. Oh my god, Wolf Den's getting too into bloody serial killers now.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, my opinion is the easiest way to do it is probably feed them to the pigs. I learned that from the I learned that from the movie Snatch.
Oh god.
But yeah, I mean, like, the Titanic shit interests me really too because like I was watching this it was like a computer reproduction of inside the Titanic, and you're looking at all the rooms and interiors, and there was like first class, second class, and third class. Oh my god, yeah. But
Hmm.
yeah, it was kind of interesting. But there's a lot of connection to where I'm from in the UK to the Titanic too. So like a lot of people from where I lived, their family, they had worked, they had worked, and then they had gone down with they had gone down with the ship too. So yeah, big. There's like a statue in Liverpool about the Titanic I've seen, many expeditions. Many like museum things about it and artifacts from it, and the White Star Shipping Line as well. So which is kind of
Oh,
which is kind of cool. And the White Star Shipping Line, because the White Star Shipping Line, their head office was in Liverpool too. It's now a hotel as well.
oh wow, nice.
It's this old building, but there's just so much related to it. In fact, there's a road in Liverpool called Scotland Road, and a lot of the people, like a lot of the people who worked on there lived in that area, lived on that street. So there was like a street, or like there was like a corridor or some kind of deck on there called the Scotland Road Street or something. I remember seeing that too. But boy, yeah, even even the menus on there seem pretty interesting too. There's like YouTube videos of somebody making the menus of the Titanic too. So yeah. No, I would love to go
Yeah,
on I would love to go on a cruise ship, Wolf. Then, I mean, you can like do round the world cruises, or you can actually pay to live on a. You can actually pay to live on a cruise ship too.
I know there's people working there too, get good money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
Heck
could
yeah.
definitely, you could definitely work, you could definitely work on a cruise ship. I mean, I wouldn't want to work on there, but I don't know. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
I'm more
boat.
of a I'm more of a vacation person, to be honest, rather than
I mean, being in the boat all the time is just, I don't know. Some people probably be like, ah, I'm so tired of it.
yeah. My granddad went to sea, and he went all over the world. He was in the merchant navy, and
See,
he went all
Navy, they go, yeah, the Navy, they go ham. They go around
yeah,
the world. They go every
yeah,
places and stuff.
yeah. He went. I mean,
And
yeah.
uh, the submarines, forget it. I bet you the naval people be like, man, I hate water. They hate water with a passion.
As long as you don't go on some crazy insubmersibles, you're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, these submarines are definitely a lot. I mean, newest I've been to a submarine is I've seen it is two things. I own a submarine in Grand Theft Auto 5 called the Cost Stacker. I use it for the Cayo Perico heist, and I've seen like the remains of a German U-boat, and that's it.
Ah,
Uh huh.
yeah.
Uh huh. And that's about as close. That's about as close to a submarine I've I've ever been to. So that's about as close as I would want to too. I don't know. The whole fourth of being on the water is kind of weird too. Really,
Wow.
kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. I can't swim too, so I've got like a fear. I don't know. I remember like diving or going or throwing into some swimming pool, and I remember. Oh, Dave 25 wants to come up. Um,
Oh God, here we go.
you'll go.
Trisha,
Nah,
get the
I'm not
fuck
in
out of
the
here. Dave,
mood.
you're not gonna give me any attention.
Hey, Lady
That's what
Gemini.
I
But yeah, I had a bad experience. I just can't swim. I have a fear about swimming. I have a fear about swimming pools, and I have a fear about putting my head underneath water too. So yeah, I mean, like like putting my head underwater, like in like a swimming pool, whatever. So I just avoid swimming pools. I just stay on the beach or
don't know
just
if
sit by the pool, enjoying the phone, enjoying the so.
like the Olympics. I
Uh
mean,
huh.
shit, they got these competitions like the 500-meter dash or something like that, and the diving. Oh my God, the
Hmm.
diving was very interesting, but damn, man, it's like so high.
Oh my god! I know
Jesus.
that would scare the shit out. That would scare the shit out of me too.
The high
The whole.
dive.
Hmm. That would that really would scare that really was kind of shit. I mean, that's what I mean. I just like weird thing. I just don't like swimming pools. I can go in the shower, I can go in the bath, fine. I have been in swimming pools before, but I get so scared of going to I get so scared of going into the deep end too. So I just get so I don't know. I just ain't been in a pool. I ain't been in a swimming pool for years. I have no intention to. Newest I get. I mean, I do go in the sea, in the ocean. Not like like the Mediterranean Sea, 'cause it's nice and warm, or you know. But that's about as excited as I get. Or when I'm going fishing or whatever, I put my feet in the water
Mm.
sometimes if it's hot and it's a nice day, just to cool down a little bit. But that's about as close as me and swimming pools will actually get.
I go like in the shallow end just to chill.
Hmm. No, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, it is. It's nice to.
Pretty cool. But
It's nice.
are you gonna go like water? I've been going to water slides too, and that shit's scary as fuck.
I've never done a water slide. I've never been on a jet ski. I've been in a canoe kayak thing. That kind of, I feel like,
Kayaking.
yeah, I've done that before. I've had a life jacket, but I've seen like some of these people in canoes where they go underwater and they flip in the kayak. I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit.
Oh no no.
No way. And I just having this fear about pools because like I remember like in school like being in being in an elementary school in the UK as well. You used to go to the swimming pool. You used to go to the swimming pool once a week for free, and they would actually like there'd be like a bus to go to the swimming pool, and we would actually go to the pool. You'd actually go to the pool and stuff, and
Not an indoor.
yeah, they tried teaching me, but they got no luck with it. And they there used to be like certificates where you would like have to dive in the pool with your pajamas on and pick up like a rubber brick or something from the bottom of the deep end. Yeah, it was
Oh
weird,
god, that's
just weird shit like that. And you trying to get me to swim? I just had no faith. I don't know. I just hated swimming pools so much.
the
Nobody,
TV.
nobody achieved in teaching me how to swim. So funny. So
Floaties.
yeah, I mean, the nearest I got was like with armbands on. Like I could swim with armbands on. I just couldn't swim without armbands on. I don't know if you call them arm. I don't know whether you call them armbands or not. They're like,
Yeah, those floaties on the arms.
yeah. They worked fine. I mean, I was okay
Yeah.
with armbands. I just couldn't do it without armbands. I don't know.
I've
Oh,
seen people they use a vest, but like
yeah.
for little children and everything. But
And then I
I
remember being a
mean,
yeah. I remember being in it. Remember being a kid too and having like a rubber ring. It was like a rubber flotation device that you put in the middle of you. That worked too. But I just couldn't do it.
yeah.
No flotation devices. I was just scared I was
Oh
gonna.
my God, Wolf, that's nasty.
Uh-huh.
If I drop Three Musketeers in the pool, I think oh
Bloody,
man.
bloody hell.
Oh my God, Wolf. Here's something else.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, oh my God. Diving boards, I mean, it totally depends. Like, I can't deal with high dive. I could do the low dive, but I can't do the high.
I mean, I remember being brave and stupid when I was a kid and doing diving into a pool, but I don't know, something happened and I fell and I got so freaking scared when I went underwater, and I don't know, it's just like this fear I've got about it. I swear. I mean, yeah. I mean, even going,
Well,
just.
you're lucky you didn't join the Navy because the Navy, what they do, those trainings they do, you have to dive, you gotta do
Hmm.
this, you gotta go in the underwater, how long you gonna breathe through the underwater. I mean, this is crazy.
Which is why
Mm-mm.
I'm so glad I don't have. I'm so glad I didn't have to do that now. I'm not in the Navy. I don't have to do
Mm.
no diving and anything else. So it's all good.
That me and swimming, I just chill, just. lay back, walk around,
Mm-hmm.
get wet.
I
Shoot,
mean, I
that's
mean,
what I do.
sitting at the beach is good. Being at the beach and being by the sea is good.
Oh
the
yeah.
beach is so the beach is so relaxing in the hot weather, and you can put your sunglasses on, put your sunscreen on, you can just people watch and just be chilled. So
I
do
like
you
to like pick up shells and stuff.
do you guys have like in the states? Because I've never been to an American beach. Do you guys have topless beaches over here?
Like those naked beaches.
Not
I don't
naked
know.
beaches. I mean, but like in Spain, for example, you can just go topless on the beach.
I don't know. I think over here we can't do that because
Uh huh.
because I got kids around and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, my beach is by the Gulf of Mexico. If I want to
Uh huh.
go there, I gotta go down, drive about 5 hours.
Oh wow! Oh my God! 5 hours to go to the freaking beach.
That
Bloody
state, the
hell!
state's big. It's like the second biggest state.
Uh huh. I know it's big.
It's like,
Because I've got the DLC of Texas on the American Truck Simulator, and like I can I can drive, for example, from Oregon, like London. So like one of the longest drives you can do is like Oregon to Texas or something, and it's like, oh my God,
mm,
all Washington State, and it's a big long,
that's a
yeah,
long drive.
yeah,
'Cause you
it
gotta go
really is.
to Colorado, you gotta go to New Mexico, to
Yeah.
Colorado, to Wyoming,
Uh huh.
Montana. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Hello, Sapphire.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's a long drive. It's like going to New York.
Mhm.
You gotta pass through Tennessee, you gotta get to no Arkansas, Tennessee,
Mhm.
and I think Ohio, West Virginia, go upward. Yeah, that's a lot of states to pass.
Yeah, because it's so crazy. Yeah, it is. It's like a big long. It's like a big long. It's a big long drive, especially on truck simulator. Boy, it's a long drive. Hey,
I
Blue
know, but
Sapphire. Oh, Sapphire Blue.
I
How's it
never
going?
played. I never played Truck Simulator. I mean, I'm not really big on
That's fine. I mean,
driving and
it's
stuff.
it's just so it's just so relaxing. It's weird. It's just like you have. I've got my steering wheel on my pedals from my PC. It's just so it's just so relaxing. It's just that's why I play it. I can play my music and I'm just driving and it's just so much scenery in it. It's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. It's popular too, believe it or not. It's not like one of these.
It is.
It's not
I've
like one.
seen it on
Yeah,
TikTok too. Like they got these racing cars
yeah.
simulators or something like that, and they race and they go so fast. And it's
Uh huh.
like you got to be very careful with the cars in front of you, or else you get
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, it's a great game. It's a great game. It's a great game to play. It's just relaxing. I just can't wait till they start making more states on it too. So
It'll
how?
be like Rich Life looking on the phone and crash.
Oh my God, I've actually done it. I mean, you can't text and drive on that game because boy, yeah, you're not paying attention. Yeah,
You,
that's why I don't text and drive in the game because yeah,
the police will get to you. It's fake police.
yeah. There's no cops in that game. Lucky enough. I mean, like the game can issue you fines. It's stupid. I just turn that shit off because it's so unrealistic. So like if you're speeding, it'll fine you. And then if you're if
Damn.
you on the game rule, it's stupid. I just turn that shit off because the probability because like every time you go through a red light, it will fine you, and that's unrealistic in my opinion. Because what's the probability of you being caught by a cop? It's every time you do it, 100% you break the law in that game, you get fined. I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. Because
But
in
you
the
see,
real world, You look at the police. The
It's
police ain't gonna. The police ain't gonna do shit. But
in
yeah.
Germany, and I'm not sure they still have it in Germany, but they have these cameras like those. They take a picture and you hit the red light. And we used to have those a long time ago. They took that out,
Hmm.
but it's like when the light turns red and you drove to the red light, they'll take a picture of your license plate and then they'll identify you and they'll send you to the mail.
Yeah, they have the same. They have the same thing in England too. They're just like they're like money makers. They're like cameras, and if you're speeding and go for a red light, or you go for like a bus lane, it'll just take you. It'll take your picture, and they just put you. They just put it in the mail. Send you a picture. Yeah, send you a fine. Yeah, yeah.
Like
People.
out your
Hmm. I mean, people say
and
the
how much
more
they pay you? How much they pay for like how much they charge you for it?
in England. Let me Google it. I will tell you because I don't remember, to be honest. I know it. I know you get points
Because
from.
that's
I
gonna
know.
be like around $200 something dollars if you like. It's like the same shit as a stop sign.
Yeah, speeding camera fine. UK. Let's have a look. Because yeah, it'll take you. Normally you get points too. Um,
And your driving record, yep.
so speeding penalties. If you're caught speeding by a speed camera, um, let's have a look. Okay, so you can get a fixed penalty notice where you pay £100 fine and 3 points added to your license, or you can go to court. Um, if you're still within 2 years of passing your driving test, your driving license will be revoked if you build up 6 or more penalty points.
Oh
Um,
shit.
so yeah, you pay a fine. That's a fixed penalty notice. If you're stopped by the police, they can give you a verbal warning, send you an FPN, or you can go to court. Um, so that's about it, really. If you're caught by speed camera, you get a notice. Then they send you a notice of intended prosecution, or a Section 172 notice, explaining who was driving the car, and blah blah blah. So yeah, you can probably go to court, and
God.
it goes to jail. You go to
Dang.
court, and blah blah blah. So, but these cameras are just money making machines. People say they're not addressing any issues whatsoever. They're just there to make money, basically.
So
Uh,
are they allowed to like let's just say like American tourists like
mhm.
goes to England for for vacation, but are they allowed to rent a car?
Yeah.
Mm,
So
okay.
like, yeah, you can go over there and you can rent a car and you can use your American driving license and you can rent a car. Same as a British person can come to the States and rent a car on a British driving license.
Oh yeah.
Long
Yeah.
as you got as long as you got a credit card, you'll be alright. I mean, the only difference is the steering wheel's on the right hand side, not the left hand side, and they drive on the
Oh
opposite
god.
side of they drive on the opposite side of the road over there. And of course,
Oh my god, that's gonna be so confused.
and it's a lot more built up over there compared to the States too. So like
So is that like where the passenger is, right?
yeah.
That's oh my god.
So like I mean you get confused. I mean sometimes I mean if you're like if you're used to coming in, if you could be over there. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. You can actually you get so used to going to one side of the car, you get confused, and then you have to realize where you are, and that you're going in the wrong side of the car. Even being a pedestrian, you've got to think which side the
I
cars are going
remember
to. Yeah,
I remember this
but,
one YouTuber called God the Good One, and he's from
yeah,
England too.
uh-huh,
And there's like times when he goes live, he drives,
uh-huh.
and oh my God, those roads are so freaking narrow. It's like Jesus
They
fucking
are.
Christ, I get so scared. Like a
These roads.
truck coming through the opposite side, and it's like, oh shit, I hope we don't get hit.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing too. A lot of places in the UK too. These roads are narrow. A lot of people don't have driveways and certain types of houses, so you've got cars on both sides of the road too. and then
But
you
you
got
know, where my
roundabouts too.
family,
Yeah.
where my family from, I mean, their roads have, Puerto Rico, they got narrow roads
Uh huh.
in the highways too, because it's not a small island. And it's like, I think like England's an island too,
Yeah. Correct.
but yeah, because when you live in the island, the roads have been so narrow because, it's not like the Texas or like California, how they got three lane highways.
Uh huh.
So yeah, I can't do a narrow roads. I get so scared.
So do you think? Yeah.
I'll break the puzzle.
So yeah, I'm looking at. So do you think pure? Do you think Puerto Rico will ever become like its own state or not? Or because it's a USA
Right
territory?
now, it's a territory right now, but
Yeah.
the only thing to become a state, they have to have the votes from Congress.
Yeah.
And as of now, I don't know. There's a lot of issues going on in Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
Um, Years ago, there was this governor that he was stealing money or some shit like that, and there was a lot
Uh
of
huh.
people out there protesting, and it was riots out there, and it was just a fucking mess. I mean, the only thing is that the whole Congress, if they're going to become a state, the whole people from
Mhm.
the House in Puerto Rico, the Congress, what they
Yeah.
call it, and they need to be investigated big time
Uh huh.
because they losing a lot with education, they losing a
Mhm.
lot with medical. I mean, their hospitals sucks balls. I mean, to be in an emergency room, you be out there for like 12 hours.
Because like I'm just looking at the map where it is because I know it's neither. I know you're not. It's not the British Virgin Islands aren't too far away. There's the British
Mhm.
Virgin Islands and the US Virgin Islands.
Yep.
Because I know there's like a lot of a lot of British territories too. So where
Well, with this whole situation that's going on right now,
uh-huh.
there's some, those territory states, they want to become their own country.
Yeah.
They just had enough with the United States. There's a lot of shit that's going on right now. It's like enough is enough, you
Uh-huh.
know? But if that's gonna happen, they'll lose like the military, they'll lose everything.
Yeah. It's like it's like Scotland wanting to be part. Like it's like Scotland has its own parliament now, and there was a referendum whether Scotland will leave the UK. But I just don't think they could. I just don't think they could afford it. Like Wales has its assembly. So yeah, and then of course you got like
Mm-hmm.
all these old countries,
Right.
the former British Empire and the countries of the Commonwealth, where like the Queen is the head of state, like
Well,
yeah. I mean the King now
it's
because the
almost
Queen's
like
gone.
Texas.
Yeah, it is.
Texas, they wanted years ago, they wanted Texas to become their own country, their
Mhm.
independence. And I was like, well, that's going to be impossible because, for one, we got the military,
Mhm.
and if it comes to independent, they'll lose, they're not going to be no longer the United States Army.
Uh huh.
And the posts that they have, they got their own everything, plus the money, but the money, the currency, everything's going to change now. That's a lot of headaches. You're going to have your own president. Who's going to be our own president? Shit. No, and that'd be like Mexico, because back then, Texas used to be belong to Mexico.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Mexico from where you live?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Would you ever?
Well, yes, and I would say yes and no, because why? Because there's certain areas in Mexico they're not really safe to go.
Hmm.
You'll
Yeah, I
either
mean,
get
yeah,
kidnapped and killed, and yeah. If I were you, I'd rather like go to the capital. I would
hmm.
say, and it's safer there. The country areas, no, let's stay away from that.
Because I remember when Elba used to go to Mexico here across the
Tijuana,
board. He was
yeah, he
the
went to
oh
Tijuana.
yeah, and then there was another place I forgot what it was called. What was it called? Um, I have to
El
have a look.
Paso.
It was a Mexican border. It was a Mexican border town. It might have been.
Well,
I
there's
don't.
several Mexican border towns.
Yeah.
There's like from California to
Yep.
Texas, like where Brownsville is,
Uh huh.
and like there's a Rio Grande, that's a river in Texas, and I
Mhm.
think like Arizona, that's where the desert, that's a dangerous place,
It
especially in the
might.
heat,
It
the
might have.
summer
It
heat.
might have been from. Yeah. It might have been from Arizona or one of these places. I don't. It was either
Yeah,
Arizona or New Mexico. Los.
yeah.
I forgot.
Las Cruces.
That wasn't it. It was Well, I don't even remember. He went to a dentist there, and I don't think it was too far from where I think Rosie went there with him too. It
That
wasn't.
dental place in
Yeah,
Mexico are cheaper,
yeah, that's what I heard.
way cheap. And I remember one person I know. He went to Mexico to get his dental work, and I was like, "Well, why are you coming down here?" Well,
Hmm.
Mexico is cheaper than the one in the United States. Because in the United States, you'd be paying like what, to almost $10,000 for a dental work.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's the same as health. It's the same as healthcare too. It's like
Mhm.
healthcare. Healthcare is so cheap over. Healthcare is so cheap overseas too compared to the states too.
Now, there's another reason, like in
There we go. So
Mexico,
I think yeah, it wasn't El Paso. It was like Los
Alagoon,
something, and I think it was from either Arizona
Los
or
Al-
California.
Alagones.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, that's in El Paso. Yep,
Yeah, it was from
that's the border
it might have been
out
the
there.
Arizona border or the California border. And it was Los something.
What was he at when Rosie? If he was with Rosie,
Yeah,
then yeah, that was by the Arizona because Rosie lives in California.
yeah, correct. Because I know.
So,
How much was it cost?
oh,
I
we
just.
went. She would have went to. They would went to Tijuana,
Uh-huh.
but oh God, I heard the bad stories about Tijuana, but mm, you gotta be very careful with that.
So let's have a look. So cost of living in Mexico. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I
Um,
think it's cheaper.
it's cheap. It's definitely cheaper. Um, you know
There's
it.
people in El Paso. They live by the border,
Hmm.
and they have houses in Mexico. They cross through, and then when they had to go to work in the states, they had to cross too and deal with the border patrol and shit like that. But
You see,
yeah,
one of the things I would say, Wolf, then is the cost of if you were to live in Mexico, you would have to if you had a job in the US and crossed the border every day to live in Mexico. Um, your US dollar would go a lot further compared to if you had a job in Mexico and you were living there. The cost of living is only cheaper if you have a good income.
hmm
You,
yep.
it, that's what. That's what I will say. You would still need that You would still need that American. You would still need that American income, because Elbow said you could get like a dinner for you could get like a good dinner and beers for really cheap, because I guess money went along. I guess
Mhm.
what money he had went a long way for him. Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
the Mexican peso. The Mexican pesos is more
Yeah,
less than American dollar. See, American dollar is more.
yeah. Well, yeah. So
Even though I'm not Mexican, I'm not Mexican. That's
but
the shit.
but they think you are for some stupid reason, because
I
they're
know, right?
ignorant and ill-educated and dumb as fuck. But that's another story. We won't
Right?
be mentioning. We're not going to
I
mention.
know my Latino history. I know my Latino history.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
these.
it's better off like if you let's just say if you go down there to Mexico,
Uh huh.
their main language is Spanish.
Mhm.
And, for people who speak, both language, they probably like went to school, to a private school, which is like, like one of those high class people that they go to to a private school and they learn English. It's like the same thing in Puerto Rico too. So yeah.
Yeah. Because I know I know we talk about this, but there's a lot of different. There's like a lot of different Spanish dialects too. So like the
Oh
Spanish,
shit. They're
So
way
like and slang
different.
words. It's like it's like when I used to learn French in school. When when you're learning French, you're learning textbook French. You're
Hmm.
not learning real French, because you're not learning like the French slang. It's just kind of it's like learning to speak English. You're getting taught to speak It used to be called Queen's English. La di da di da. Jolly good, and
Oh
and you'll get
god.
into you're learning textbook. You're learning like a textbook language. You're not learning the local diet. You're not learning the local dialect or a language, because like it's
Yep.
like a dialect can change so much. A dialect can change so much. You know.
And I know like, with Mexico, people from Mexico, like when I communicate, I try to, talk as, they're saying, and it's very hard because
Mhm.
like when you from, like I'm from Puerto Rico and, majority of the language I know is Puerto Rico, the
Mhm.
Spanish from Puerto Rico, and it's way different.
Uh huh.
And it's very hard to, to get the vocabulary, the translation, everything.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh God. And you say something and like you say a word that in Puerto Rico is like a nice thing, but over there in like Mexico, that's a bad word.
Well, it's like it's like English, and American English. Certain all these words have different meanings, and it's so funny.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. But
It's
yeah,
freaking hilarious.
I'm sure the same applies to Spanish too.
And be like, you fucking faggot.
Yeah,
What? I'm a cigarette? Jesus
I'm a pork
Christ.
me a faggot to pork me, born a fag's a cigarette. Can I bum a fag off you? Means can I, take a cigarette off you? Yeah,
I'm
well,
like, excuse you?
fanny
Now, like,
has.
if I was like in there, I'd be like, excuse you? And then like, what's that? It's a fanny pack.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
shit.
That's the funniest one too. Yeah, I mean, just fanny pack. It's a freaking bum. It's a it's a It's a bum pack. Fanny pack. A fanny is an old woman's name. Come on. You would have like you would have an you would have an Aunt Fanny. Yeah.
Oh
Or
my god.
the earliest version of Gordon Ramsay was the TV chef called Fanny Craddock.
Oh my god.
The truth. Yeah.
So
Let me see what there's a clip. Let me
you
see if
gotta
there's
get
a.
used to it.
Yeah, it's
I wonder
funny.
how Prince Harry. I wonder how Prince Harry survived in America.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I guess Megan. I guess his wife Meghan Markle
yeah.
kind of help him out.
Uh
You
huh.
know.
I mean,
too.
I don't know. I mean, he's lost his. I don't know. I mean, he's lost his protect. You know, he's lost his protection. I don't know whether he's had to, hire like private security. But I
Oh
don't know.
wow.
I don't. I
You
don't
know,
understand. Yeah.
I don't know what it is like. Why did they just own him in a way? Is it
I mean,
because he's married to Megan?
I don't know. I think she's probably influenced him a little bit, but I just think he's probably pissed off over things like the whole. He's pissed off with the whole his mother's death situation. To be honest, yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
donkeys,
That's
donkeys, donkeys. So I think he was a lot. I think he's a lot pissed off. Maybe he's Maybe he's jealous of William too because he was always classed as he was always classed as the outcast. But then if you look at his book, do you remember his book title of his book?
I heard about the book, but I was wondering, like, does that affect to that too? Also,
You know what the book title has a meaning. So basically, it was spare. So like he was like technically speaking, he got the book spare because he was a spare kid. He was there in case anything happened to Prince William. But I don't know.
mm,
I just don't think he likes the whole royal family kind of bullshit. To be honest, I just think he's had enough of it with what happened to his mother and the whole Camilla and shit. But then there's rumors too
uh,
he's not Charles's son either.
that was thinking too because, like, how in the hell that could be their son
Yeah.
if
Have you
he
ever
has
seen
red hair?
have you ever seen his alleged dad?
No.
So I'm gonna show you a picture of his alleged dad. Um,
Oh my God! So don't tell me Diana was messing around with another
yeah,
dude.
yeah, she was messing
To
about. Yeah,
oh, I guess it
so
takes two to tango.
wait till you see this. Let me share my screen. Let's have a
But did you
look.
know that Charles had a kid before
I heard there's all kinds of
when he
rumors
went
going
to
around,
Camilla?
but have a look there. See the guy? See the guy there? That's
Holy
who.
shit!
That's who they say is Prince Will. That's who they allege is Prince William's dad. The guy there, James Hewitt. He had a fling with Diana.
Oh shit!
I mean, yeah. See, look,
Wow.
look.
Damn.
Because he looks nothing. He looks nothing. He looks nothing like.
Yeah.
He looks nothing like Charles.
What
Well,
are they
both his
gonna do?
were. Yeah,
Charles.
yeah,
William does look like Charles.
yeah. So there's like a picture. The only picture that people allegedly. I mean, you know. Well, look. So he's King. I'm still used to calling him. I'm so used to calling him King Charles and Prince Charles. No, it's
Yeah, he's not king.
so there's a picture of him with a beard. So when he was younger.
No.
So yeah, I mean yeah,
I don't know.
I mean there's only one. I
But
mean
how
there's
he got the red hair?
yeah, I know. I mean there's always that I mean that red hair gene always takes a surprise of families. Now I'm not gonna lie about that. So like on both sides of my family, I've got cousins who are ginger on my dad's side and my mum's side. So there's
Uh,
always on my family there's always a ginger. So yeah, always.
okay, gotcha.
But That's what. Yeah, that's been the rumor for years that he wasn't Charles's natural father. But yeah, she had. Yeah, I mean, he was like with Camilla all these years and shit, and she was doing the same thing too because the only reason they got married was because she was a they used her as a brood bitch basically to have kids to have his kids and that was it. That's what that was.
Wow.
That was the only intention of it was to have that was for her to have kids and keep the royal families
Mhm.
and keep the royal families line going. That was it. So,
Damn.
but yeah, but yeah, his book. I mean, he didn't write the book. He probably employed a ghostwriter to write the book. But but I'm sure
Yeah,
there's a
that's
bunch of
sad.
I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff they can't print because there's all these alleged rumors about him and William not speaking. But I don't know. I mean, now the Queen's gone. I am against the royal. I mean, I'm against the royal family to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I'm definitely I'm against the royal family now. It's just time to move. It's just time to move on and get rid of them. To be honest, they have no. They're only constitutional monarchs over there. They're just there for keeping up appearances. They're there for tradition. That's about that's about it. They don't need they're not. I just don't think they're needed no more now.
I know a lot of British people I talk to,
hmm
they don't like the new king and queen. They do not.
I mean,
They feel ashamed to
what I will
do
say. I
that.
mean, here's what I will say. He does love her. Um, the problem is they should have let him marry her in the first place. To be honest, and none of this shit would have
Right.
happened. None of this shit would have happened. So and that's the problem. They should have got
And
they should have got. But now the Queen's gone. It's just time to get. Hey Angie, how's it going? Now the Queen's gone. It's just time for them to say bye bye because that's it. The Queen was an amazing lady. She had so much knowledge. So like if you think of all the prime ministers and all the U.S. presidents she met with and all the experience she's had,
mm,
that's gone now.
well, she
Yeah.
was a queen for like over 50, 60 years.
Yeah, I know. Long, yeah,
60
longer,
years.
longer than that.
Yeah. Love you
Yeah,
too, girl. So yeah, it's been. Oh my gosh, that
yeah,
made history right there.
yeah. Because I was
But
off. Yeah, because the day she died. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was going to happen. So I'm watching. I'm watching the BBC News because I knew it was going to happen. Because like the BBC News had it up. They have this shit. They have this shit planned. It was called like Operation London Bridge, and the code words is the bridge is down. The bridge is down.
mhm,
And like you could tell it happened already because the newsreaders on British TV were all wearing black and suits, and you knew it happened. You were just waiting for Buckingham Palace to admit it to the public
the
because like
reform.
yeah, because I
Yeah,
remember waking up and hearing that there was that she was ill and this was going on and there was and I knew she had gone. She and
yeah.
yeah, and it was like the whole British TV just closed down with special news reports, and all the BBC radio
Yep.
stations were playing easy listening music, and yeah, it's just like everything's just planned. But yeah,
And they played the national anthem too.
yeah, correct, yeah, correct, yeah. So
And they had the flag half staff and everything. Yep.
yeah, it just goes kind of yeah, it just goes
And it
kind of
was
weird.
so funny right now. And I don't know if you remember the president Jimmy Carter.
Uh huh.
He's still living, but we never heard anything. So far, we never heard anything about his condition and everything. And he's
It,
almost like towards 100 years old.
isn't he on? Isn't he on hospice care now?
Yes, that's what I heard.
So like yeah, I mean talking. I mean yeah. Hey, yeah, talking about that, and I know this sounds morbid, but there's like a website called yeah, he's been in hospice care for 3 months. I just did a quick Google search, but yeah, there's a website that applies to like it applies to the UK, and it's called the Death List. So what this website does is they have like 50 they have 50 people who they predict are going to die
Hmm.
in that particular year, and they kind of they predict who's gonna die, and out of 50
You
people,
know,
the record was from 2020. They predicted that 20 people died out of 50 people. I mean, the Queen's been on there as well. She was on there, but yeah,
but
yeah,
I had a feeling about Jimmy Carter. I have a feeling he's
yeah.
probably not going to make it by either September or October, somewhere
I'm
around there. I don't
I'm
know.
with you. I'm with you on that
I
because
hope he can.
he's on this death list panel too. Um,
Yeah,
let's have a look. I mean, it's yeah, he's on there. Sure, he is. Oh, and his wife's on there too. To be honest,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
but yeah,
going to be a big
yeah,
deal.
they have to be
They're
like
going to be talking
yeah,
about him.
yeah. Their death has to be recognized by the British media for them to be on the list. So yeah, Jimmy Carter's on there. His
Yeah.
wife's on there. Bob Barker's on there. Henry Kissinger and Dick Van Dyke's on there too.
And what
So yeah,
about Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr?
yeah.
Shoot.
But yeah,
I,
it's more. I know it sounds morbid, but it's kind of interesting too, seeing who's on the list. So like they do let's have a look. They come up with some funny headlines. They come up with like funny articles too. So let's have a look. Um, let's have a look. So so for Tina Turner dying, the headline was called "Simply at Rest." So yeah, they do make some funny
oh,
headlines for it too. But
yeah,
yeah,
I like Tina Turner. I used to like listen to her music a long time ago.
well, yeah, you know, the '80s was the best decade ever. I would love to go.
Hmm.
I would love to go back to the
I
'80s,
don't
but
like
no.
Ronald Reagan, but I don't like Ronald Reagan, but hey,
Oh, I didn't like.
it does
Yeah.
me.
Oh my God. Talking about him. You know, I do random shit. Let me show you something. There used to be a show called Spitting Image in England, and it was puppets of politicians. So if you remember Ronald Reagan, watch. I'll show you this.
They
Let's
tell
have a
me it's
look.
from Phil Collins.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Because like there was a rumor that Ronald Reagan was having an affair with with Margaret Thatcher too.
Get out of here.
Yeah. There you go.
You knew it. What a
So
womanizer.
this is from the 1980s. But if you remember Reagan, you are gonna love that. You're gonna love this because I remember Reagan too
Yeah.
growing up.
What's up, honey? Oh, God. Oh, so
What the
you
fuck?
lying in bed?
Yeah,
John Lennon may have lay in bed for peace.
yeah. Well, they made
Quiet, we are
puppets of all the
lying in bed for
politicians and
war.
famous people back in the
We don't
80s.
intend getting up until they start using those missiles. There are just thousands of missiles rotting away in warehouses. Hey, Nance?
Press those buttons. So tell me, how did your last European tour go?
God, this is big.
Came over to Britain and picked up some little souvenirs. Hey, Nance?
Oh, yeah.
Let me fast forward it. That might be the wrong video with the song on it. Let me have a look. There we go. There we go. Yeah,
Yep.
the same puppets. It was called Spitting Image, and they used to do puppets of Like that spitting image.
Yeah, those-
Maggie Thatcher and Ronald Reagan. Have a look. Trying to fight, but yeah, they made it out like they were having an affair and shit. It was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, back in here. But yeah, I would still definitely go back to the 1980s if I could. Even if the TV was so much better. I'm trying to find him, and there was like a one with him and Maggie, and they were kissing. They were kissing or something. But yeah,
Ooh.
because there was like alleged. Don't know. They had this really good. Don't know. They had this really good relationship or friendship, and I swear she was. I don't know. It's just like all kinds of rumors and stuff. But yeah, but yeah, they were back. They were back. They were back in the days. Uh-huh.
Damn.
But yeah,
I was
I don't know.
listening.
I mean, as we, I know we had that conversation about the 80s the other day, but it was still scary. It was still scary times living back then. But I don't know. It definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't as bad as it is now, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it's been a quiet. It's kind of been a. It's been a quiet day on you. It's been a quiet day on YouTube.
Yep. The shit show here and there, but
Well,
none more.
I listened to the Circus and Side Chat for a little bit. I always fall asleep listening to them because by the time I get home from work, I get home from work, I'm tired. I gotta have my little siesta. And I'm bloody, I'm freaking tired. And she's always mad. She's always got to be mad about. She's always got to be mad about. She's always got to be mad about something. And that's
Who?
what's Tina.
Who gets to know? Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. And then I listened to Steve Billings for a little while, but that just gets the same. That just gets the same old shit too. It's hard to type with 200 people listening to, and it's just the same. It's like I don't know. It's just it's just for panel whores. There's just nothing. There's just nothing different about it, But
Mm-hmm.
people love it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's nice. It's nice everyone assembles together, but it's like Mr. T has to go on there. Like he has to go on every. It's like Mr. T has to go on every single frigging panel, just for the hell of it, and
He even stop his own live stream and go to,
yeah,
some. I'm
yeah,
like, damn.
yeah. Barbie Girl, yeah, Barbie Girl's a very Barbie Girl's an intelligent troll, to be honest. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
uh-huh. But yeah,
yeah. Barbie.
she definitely drove his up. Yeah, Cactus has been quiet today. I ain't heard much from Cactus today either.
He made a video becoming the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, that one. I forgot about that one. I watched that. That was pretty scary. That was pretty scary, to be honest. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. I'm sure Mr. T's live is normal.
Yeah,
Same
talk
old,
about Gmail.
same old shit there. 92 people in the chat. But yeah,
Typical Mark.
I know.
I can't stand him.
They're just, I mean, people are just there for the panels, and they're just there for the next, they're just there for the next shit show. They're not there to have a, they're not there to chill and have a random, they're not there to chill. They're not there to have a random conversation. They're just there for the They're just definitely there for the. They're definitely there for the shit. Definitely there for the shit show. So,
Did you see what Jake said?
what did Jake say?
Oh, he triggered the fuck out of Mark. He said something that
Uh,
pissed him off
yeah,
about his audio.
yeah. He likes trigger. Yeah. He told me he likes to trigger Mark because it's more fun. It's more fun than triggering somebody like Rich Life who's too easy to trigger. He likes going for the whole big thing. But yeah.
Oh shit, Jake is bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we forgot to say hello to all the Lakers too. Hello to the Mole Cop and hello to the Thingamabobby. That's all we're gonna say. You know
Finger
who?
Bobby, who Finger Bobby?
Thingamabobby, the our stalker.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So hello to the Mole Cop and hello to the stalker. We hope you're doing well today and thank you for listening and thank you for giving me some views and that's what we're gonna say. And happy hide your National Private and Hide Your Stuff Day today too. So we got to mention that
Right.
because it's gonna be a new national day. Apparently, it's also National Ice Cream Day today too.
Yeah, that's true.
But I didn't have no ice cream. I didn't have no ice cream today.
Mhm.
I do like ice cream. I do like ice cream. I like the I don't know. I'm an ice cream snob. I like the expensive ice cream. So I like the Haagen Dazs and there's this ice cream made in Scotland in the UK called Mackey's, and that's really good. It's like, I mean, the calories in it are bad, but it's a really good ice cream. Mega Ab,
I like.
mega, mega.
Well,
Uh huh.
I remember Ben and Jerry's,
Uh huh.
and I mostly I like Bluebell because it's from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Well, Bluebell. I mean, I've had Bluebell too, and it's one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite ice creams. To be honest, it's just the quality of it. But like my favorite Haagen Dazs is like Bailey's Haagen Dazs or um the woman raisin one. But like this Scottish ice cream is really good. It's called Mackey's of Scotland, and it is made with fresh milk and cream. It is really it. I mean, it is good. It is like the best. It's like the best. It is the best vanilla ice cream you can get. Oh, but yeah, that's
Have
like
you
one of.
tried Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, I don't like Tibet. I'm not too fussy on it to be honest. I mean, I'll eat it if I have to, or if it's on sale. But like the flavors are just too over. It's, it's too
Overpowered.
overwhelming. Yeah, it's too overpowering to be honest.
Yeah.
So like I like a premium. I like the cheap generic ice cream. The cheap generic ice cream like store brand. It's like air. It's like eating shaving foam basically.
Yep. Yeah. Go to the beach and have an ice cream.
Yeah, but you have to have the good that you. But you
Don't
have
be on YouTube.
exactly. But you have to have the nice ice cream.
Oh yes. They got ice cream trucks down there in the beaches. Shit,
I
they
mean,
make
I mean,
money.
I remember being on vacation in Spain with my ex, and I was they had this we were in on the Costa del Sol and we were in this port I think the place was called Medina from what I remember,
Mm.
and there's just like a port there near the beach, the Mediterranean Sea, and I remember having Ferrero Rocher ice cream. Oh, that was good.
All those snow cones and shaved ice creams and shaved.
Hmm.
Oh Lord Jesus,
I mean,
yes.
I love I mean, I love
Especially with the hot weather we have. Shit.
yeah. Oh my God, they do like ice cream in England, and it's called a 99 because it has a Cadbury's flake in it, chocolate.
Oh.
I gotta show you a picture. I gotta show you a picture of it.
Have you ever tried Tillamook?
Yep.
Oh, they're good.
I've had that too. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that ice cream, I'm telling you, thanks to Angie, because she's from Oregon.
yeah.
She told me about the ice cream, and when
Uh-huh.
I bought one, oh
Yeah,
my god, I was like, "Fuck Bluebell, I'll take that." I mean, even though it's like a little size, like
yeah.
half a gallon,
Uh-huh.
but those are so good.
There you go. So this is that's a 90. That's what we call a 99 because it has
Oh
that.
shit, that looks good.
So it has that chocolate. It has that chocolate. It has that. It has that chocolate in it, and it's called a Cadbury Flake, and it's like how can I explain it? It's not like a sour chocolate bar. It's like shaved chocolate,
Yeah.
and it's flaky. And I go and you have it with
Wow.
you have it with an ice cream. It's really good. So if you ever if you ever find an international store wherever you go, and
Uh-huh.
You see British candy in there, um, the best British candy bars to try are a Cadbury Flake, a Cadbury Crunchy, and
Oh wow.
a Cadbury Whisper. They are like the three best. But yeah, they are the three best Cadbury bars. Yeah, don't buy that
Wow.
fake Cadbury hair shade stuff. Ugh. You gotta buy the, you gotta buy the, you gotta buy the real Cadbury.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but Cadbury flake and ice cream it is
Do they
so
sell
good.
Mookies in Mars?
They sell what?
Mookie or like Mars bars?
Yeah. So Mars bar is kind of European now. So what the England call Mars bar is what the Americans call a Milky Way.
Yes.
What the British call a Milky Way is what you guys call a Three Musketeers. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. So a Milky Way is a Three Musketeers basically, and a Mars bar is what you call a Milky Way. So yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that's just sweet.
hmm
Whew,
But yeah,
so sweet.
Mars bars are. Mars bars are like not my favorite. They still have they have tricks. Tricks is in like Tricks and Snickers are international now. So like
Tricks for us is like a cereal.
no Tricks candy bar.
Yeah.
You know the
Yep.
yeah that's all that shit's international now. You can buy that you can buy that all over the world. Um, the best Kit Kats are the Nestle Kit Kats, the British Kit Kats. The ones over here, it's awful. It's like they just put wax over them. Ugh. So they put they put better. Yeah. Well, Hershey's make the Nestle owns Kit Kats and Rolos in Europe. That's who owns them. Hershey just make them under
Oh,
license and they just fuck it up basically. But yeah, the British Kit Kats are so much better. I'm being biased, but I guess it's a matter of taste too. But yeah,
right,
I love my
right. Oh my goodness.
I love my chocolate.
I hate this dog. I hate this dog.
Cookies and cream ice cream. Let's have a look. Sometimes you get ice cream sandwiches. I don't mind an ice cream sandwich, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm more into the premium ice cream, to be honest, rather than the cheap shit.
Oh yeah. Ooh, it's
Uh,
hot. It's getting more hotter than anything. Jesus Christ.
I
Ooh.
know, but yeah, I'm so excited to be off work tomorrow. I don't even have to go to my fake job,
Yeah.
and then make community posts all day, and be on lunch break 2 hours into my shift, which I find highly suspicious. But that's another. I didn't kick mail off. Okay, I didn't kick me off. Hopefully she'll be back. Yeah, get the day off. I get the day off work tomorrow. Yahoo! There we go. Add to stream. Was that your government internet cutting you off?
Yeah. I accidentally push a button.
I do that. I do that too. I do that too with the mouse. Oh yeah. Anyway, we've got a let's have a look. Got another. I got an elbow video to show. Have a break for a
All right.
second. Got finally. It's a Elba's Travel does a food review.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, we do show video clips on this channel too. I should say. So there we go. It's not my video, but it's fair use. So there we go. And I won't get a strike for it anyway, so we're not too worried about that. Present, share screen. This is a good one from what I've seen. We can.
This is going to be my review of something that I've liked for years: the Chef Boyardee beef ravioli and pasta.
Have you ever ate this shit before?
This is a great, cheap.
Yeah, gross.
If you're a college student, if you're a van dweller, if you're on a limited budget, this is a great alternative to cheap eating. 99 cents for a can of 15-ounce Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. No artificial flavors, no preservatives, no artificial colors.
This was when he was making the videos to get AdSense money.
And I've always liked it, actually.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give a taste test of this. I just warmed this up. You can warm it up in a microwave. You can warm it up in a pan. I warmed it up here on my propane stove in my Class B camper van here. So we're going to give a little review of this.
I believe that was after he left
Chef
Rosie's.
Boyardee beef raviolis. And this is the can here, ladies and gentlemen. So, calories, one can, 320.
There we go.
Serving
See?
size 180. Total fat ravioli here. Let's cut into one of these things and show you guys. There's some beef.
I don't know how he cut. Did he eat it cold? I don't know.
Raviolis are the standard size. They also make
Looks cold to me.
mini raviolis. But these are the
Gross.
standard size. They all fit in your tablespoon here. They're nice, thick. The sauce is really good itself. So let's cut into one of these things and show you guys. Louisiana hot sauce or some diced jalapeno food here for 99 cents. You can't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I had to do some shopping here to survive here. I'm trying to cut down my cost on living, so I'm really hunkering down on my cost. I might pick up a cheap hamburger here and there.
That's because you waste money on prostitutes.
Burger King or something from time to time, but I went ahead and did some shopping. I don't have refrigeration now. My refrigerator is kind of acting up, so I had to buy some non-perishable items. I usually don't eat this kind of junk food, but I don't have a choice now. I'm trying to save some money and just survive. So I'm going to be going with Coach 9100's beef ravioli. I picked these up from the store. Okay. They're about 99 cents. I picked up some clam chowder soup. This is condensed, so you got to add milk to it. Or water. I picked up, I'm going to eat them tonight, this was on sale 2 for $1. These are good stuff. Wallaby Organic Aussie Greek yogurt.
You're supposed to keep that refrigerated.
Healthy peanut butter spread, organic peanut butter spread. It was only $1.99. That was a good deal. I had a good deal on this honey too here. Some Smucker's Beekeeper's Promise Pure Honey. You guys grade A.
But yeah, just got to
take some of that and slather it on this.
Because he's a bum. He's a bum in a van. Of course.
What a bum.
Yeah. Let's see anything else. Anything else new has been happening. Let me see if Johnny Portwood's done any more cooking. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we got another Johnny Portwood video. There we go.
have some potato soup. Now I use potatoes, boiled potatoes, put some corn in it. I'll put,
If you
some
notice, she
bacon
emulates
grease in
the
here,
Elvis
pepper,
Travels food
a little
reviews.
bit of butter, and a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk with sour cream. A little sour cream. Here we go. What's left of it cooking here?
Do you put
And I
corn
put a
and
little
is that normal
flour
to put
in it.
corn
I
and
put some
potato soup?
fluids together before I put
Okay,
the
so
potatoes.
they were trying to.
Potatoes back out. After I took the potatoes back out, I put the butter
You'd
and
be
a
shitting
little bit
corn.
of milk and some bacon grease. Let that thicken up with some flour, kind of like making gravy.
Please.
Down with some milk and added some milk and added my potatoes back in and added some corn. So made some cornbread and I put a little sugar in my cornbread. My cornbread I use yellow cornmeal with some can of baking powder just to make it rise a little bit, you know. Use that baking powder, some
There we
sugar.
go. Another Chef Johnny creation. If you're ever on a diet, there you go. Just watch those videos and you never want to eat again.
Yep. That's gross.
Oh, I know. I'm still waiting. I'm trying to find I don't have the clip. I gotta try and contact somebody to see who's got it. Excuse me.
Oh well.
Sorry about that. I started choking on
Oh,
something.
look, the fake news who just came in and says 3 views. Laugh out loud. Pathetic. Ooh.
Oh, poor Dennis. Poor Dennis. It's actually 5 viewers on my screen, Dennis. So you know what? I'm not here. I told you, I'm not here for views. I'm not here to be a YouTube celebrity. I'm just here for a random chat. So there you go. You know what? You know what, Dennis? At least I ain't got Steve Coates on my panel. At least I ain't got no stalkers on my panel. I ain't got no perverts on my panel. I ain't got no 7-year-olds on my panel. We just had a nice random chat, enjoying it, and it's been a very enjoyable stream. To be honest, you don't have to have 1,000 people. You know, so there you go. I'm not obsessed with viewers, Dennis. So go and do your own thing and fuck off. There you go.
So here it goes.
Uh-huh.
It's a troll.
Let's have a look. It's an ugly picture too. Look, some random art guy picture. Oh my god. That's a scary picture too. That's a scary picture too.
Oh
It
my
might
God,
be
yeah.
Joni versus Tasha Teelan. With the wig happens. Used to have a freaking GIF file. Joni versus Tasha. Somebody has that link. Oh my god, where is it? Is it on this channel? Let me see what we got here. Let's have a look. God, there's some old videos on here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There's no playlists here.
Oh God, here we go.
Okay. Looks like a freaking looks like a freaking girl, to be honest. It's kind of funny.
Right?
It really does. Let's have a look. It really does look. It looks like. It looks like a friggin'. It looks like a. It looks like a friggin'. It looks like a bloody girl.
Right.
God, I got too many. I got too many. I got too many. I got too many channels subscribed to. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm subscribed to a bunch of bloody channels of people. I'm trying to find. I hate when someone's got a channel. There's videos about there, and you can't find the bloody things. I swear that's why I got. Let's try
Oh,
this one.
well, there you go.
What we got? What we got now?
One drooling.
Oh my god! This pitch. This pitch is scared. That's one scared. This one.
That's no way, no.
We know it's not. We know it's not him. Let's have a look. See whether I can. No, that's not. Okay, that's not. That's not it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's definitely a woman because our channel's dying and we're we just got no content even though we've just spent the last almost 2 hours just talking about random shit. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this channel's definitely dying. So you're up early, Ghost Troll. What the hell are you doing up early this early?
All right.
Yeah, you're definitely up. You're definitely up early.
Good job.
Oh my god, yeah. Facey came up. Oh, yeah, Facey came up with a great with a Toby Head nickname for Lisa Linlin. It was like Keystone Katie or something. Or
Oh,
Keystone Carol, Keystone Kate, Keystone Carol, Keystone Katie. Yeah, she ain't been. I'm not even seen her. I've not even seen her live for a while. Oh my god, another picture. Oh my god. No, that ain't here. That picture definitely doesn't have a. That person ain't got a crooked jaw or a crooked penis, so we're kind of screwed there in a way. So definitely not happening. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, don't show.
Yep.
Well, don't show you. Just never show your computer screen with the time on it because somebody wants to go real life and see what time your computer screen is because they don't realize you can use a VPN and you can change your computer screen to any time zone you want in the world. Oh my god, we got more fake. Someone's obsessed with changing names and profile pictures now. Need to put subscribers mode on. Make these trolls freaking work to come here.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. They're gonna come. They can freaking subscribe. Make them bloody work.
There you go. Subscribe.
Thank you so much. What's your plans tomorrow?
I don't know.
I am excited. I know. Looks like a penis too. I'm excited to be able to sleep in tomorrow. That's the first thing I am looking forward to doing is being able to sleep in and not have to get up so bloody early in the morning. That's definitely my number one thing. I'm gonna do a grocery delivery. Oh, a new Dave 25 video. Oh, yeah. Dorky, dorky, dorky 25. Oh yeah, I was gonna get me a text me now number. I was gonna try to see if scam baiting would work on here. Let me get a text me now number. Don't use location. I'm gonna get me a 910 area code. Let's have a look. Look at me new text me now number. Alrighty. Not now. Skip. I want to check and see if scamming if you can hear the phone when I make a scam baiting call on here.
Oh God.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I used to try it on Amigo. That's for and I've seen online dating pimp use me. I've seen online dating pimp use that too and use Amigo, and he got banned. He got banned from it the other day too. So
Oh,
yeah,
he did. Why?
I'm not. I'm not sure. He said he got unbanned, but he's like, he's like, cunt, cunt, cunt.
Oh, idiot.
All right, let's have a look. 188 823 and 1281. So what did you used to do on Amigo Ghost Trial? Anything good? No, my favorite trial was always scam baiting, and that was always before YouTube. You could make some you could just do some really funny stuff. I'm gonna try and do some scam baiting. I just trying to remember where all the bloody numbers are, where you can find the numbers. There used to be a website with all the phone numbers you could call the scammers. Um, let's have a look. So let's have a look. Let's try this number. 888 551. Oh bollocks. I'm probably going to end the stream soon too. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I've gone. That's why I've kind of gone. That's why I've gone. That's why I've gone quiet. I've just been so friggin'. I've been so tired. Give me a second. I want to try and find one of these fake support numbers. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's try this number really quickly. Isn't it funny how they're obsessed with the views on my channel when we just don't even give a shit? We're just doing random friggin' shit. You know, it don't bother. You know, I'm not worried about that. But they're so obsessed, isn't it? So weird. 833 522 925. Let's have a look. 522 833 522 3925. Well, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I am literally falling asleep here. Appreciate everybody for coming and everybody for listening. Everybody have a great night.
Good night, y'all.